Welcome back to part 4 of my University Diaries, where I'm going to show you what I did during my last year of Art University. Hello, my friend, it's very nice to see you again. How are you? We are going to follow part 3, where I began to use a new medium that was paper. I didn't plan to love it as much as I did by the end of that artwork, but apparently, I did so much that I decided to continue my little adventure with dreams drawn on paper. So I continued, and this is what part 4 will be about. This was a very large piece. I had so much paper that I decided, okay, I'm going bigger than I have ever been, so I will just roll out a giant piece of paper. And so I did. I began to put it onto the wall, and it was a little bit complicated because I was on my own, and putting up that kind of paper by yourself, it's a challenge because it's like the paper gets very much into rolling on itself and you're like, stay there, but the paper says, no, I'm going to close myself, and I'm like, no, stay there, and the paper just and so yeah, you can imagine what that is. But by the end I did somehow. I put that onto the wall of my studio. After it was attached to the wall, I began to draw on it, and it took a whole month to finish because it was a very big project with very especially tiny details inside. So now that I've put up all the paper, I can finally paint on it, slash draw on it, slash everything on it. So let's see what I'm doing next. This dream was something that I had in mind for a bit of time at that point. I wanted to draw it on canvas, but I decided to switch and put it on paper and see how it would go. It was very dear to me because it was one of the first dream maps that I did about two different dreams of two different people that I know, and when they told me the stories, they were actually so similar. They had so many similarities one to another that I decided to put them all together and make the two dreams clash from one side to the center and from the other side to the center, and just like two tsunamis flowing onto each other. It was so strange to me that two different minds that don't know each other could create such similar stories. I finished the base, so I put some colors over the paper. So right now I am in need of putting the dreams over the piece. So I will be putting two different dreams, one over here and one over here, and they will be colliding. I used the same exact techniques that I did for the last one. I used watercolors, pens, pencils, color pencils. I used also charcoals in this one, sparkles, and also I used the cutting technique that I used also on the last one. At first I put again the watercolors, then I proceeded to draw on it in the most creative ways that I could think of. So I drew some scenes with the pen that were very detailed, that could be a great contrast from the paper itself that was very flowy and very not controlled. Very great contrast by the end. Ooh, spooky hands, very, very charcoaly hands. Ooh, I do not touch you. Ooh. Noise, I need to wash my hands. After drawing the flat parts, I began to put also on that paper the tiny gems that I put on the old piece of paper that I did, because I really liked the light shifting play. So I did quite a lot of sticking the singular pieces onto the paper. I love tedious work like that so much, I cannot even explain. It's just like a meditation process. Piece, stick, piece, stick, piece, stick, per 1000. After all the hours spent on it, I finally finished the artwork, and this is what I came out with. This piece will take me to another one, the last paper piece that I did, that I will show you in the next part of my experience at an art university. For today, we salute each other, and thank you so much for giving me your most precious coin, your time coin, and I will see you in another video. Bye bye! And I say, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I say, hey, what's going on? And I cry, oh my god, and I cry every time for revolution. I stop, yeah. I love that song.